Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Silent Hunter 4 with me, Lord Cucumber. Now it's been a while since I spoke those words for those of you who know me. And this video will be mainly an introductory video for those who don't know me, who don't know the game. But do stick around. You know what to expect. This will be fun. Anyway, I've returned to this game. I've played it before. For those of you who don't know me or don't know the series from back in the days when I was still at Lords of the Greenleaf. Silent Hunter 4 is basically a simulation game that details the Pacific US submarine fleet in the World War II scenario of 1941 up to 1945. And you're up against the Japanese, and you have to, interfere with their shipping to all the areas that they conquered in the Pacific. And obviously this becomes more difficult as the war prolongs and continues and drags along eventually. Because the Japanese don't like their ships being torpedoed for some reason. Anyway, I'll be playing the American career mode probably. And I have a choice to make, and that's why I'm not exactly immediately starting off with this series, because I do need a little bit of time to prepare for it. As you know, I have a child, I have a family, and recording this game actually takes quite a bit of time. I did a sort of test recording earlier this week that took me 1 hour and 20 minutes, and it was basically not a very good recording because I got sunk in the end, which happens to me a lot if you know the old series. But I do intend to do my very best to avoid getting killed and just getting through the war and making as many ships go to the bottom as possible, save my own. And obviously not allied ships. I rarely shoot at neutral or allied ships. I don't do that kind of shit. I aim and I know what I am aiming at. Anyway, what the choice is in this case is where we are going with this. If we go for American career, as you can see, you can pick the year that we start. Well, I would just want to start with 1941 because it's cool. Obviously, we're going to rename the captain. But the base is pretty important. Pearl Harbor or the Asiatic Fleet. Pearl Harbor is slightly easier, concentrates on the islands of Japan and the islands lying near Japan with regards to their operations. Asiatic Fleet is quite different. You start in Manila, basically in the Philippines, and you follow the American retreat across the Pacific initially, as they do lose the Philippines in the first year of their contribution to World War II to the Japanese, and they fall back to the East Indies first, and that also gets captured, and eventually you operate out of Australia. It's much more difficult in that sense that you are in the thick of things. You get to see a lot more convoys, etc. While the Pearl Harbor scenario builds up slightly slower. I have a strong preference for Pearl Harbor just because I quite enjoy the little variations in the actual missions that are more likely to succeed than in the Asiatic Fleet. So that's a choice we have to make. I'm still going to let you guys comment and tell me what you would like to see. Just let me know what would have your preference in this situation, and I will see which one I pick depending on what your arguments are for either one. Just let me know what you like, and I will see to it that your will be done. That's the only thing I'm going to listen to. The rest of your comments, I'm probably just going to say thank you, and I'm doing my own thing, as I usually do in this game. And one last thing, we do need to also decide the difficulty. Now, if you put this on hard or very hard, it becomes, for me at least, pretty much impossible to play, because I don't play very easily on hard or very hard. The game tends to throw it tends to throw entire convoys at you with multiple warships, and it's too difficult, especially in the beginning for me. I need an experienced crew and some experience with the game getting into it again if I want to do that, and I cannot do that on screen. I'm gonna do normal difficulty probably. Renown will stay at 1000. I'll get back to that later for you who don't know Renown. Also, with regards to gameplay issues, I have the following setup, and I will keep that. The only thing I cannot play without is map contact updates. What that does is put the enemy ships on your map relative to your ship. Basically, it replaces the whole calculation of where a ship is, what its bearing is, where it's heading, in relation to your ship and the boat. And I'm not into that. It takes me too much time. I know theoretically how to do it, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry. It takes too much time, and I don't like to do it. It's boring. Bleh. The rest of it, though, like aiming, manual targeting, love that. Realistic repair time, love that. Everything here is gonna be on. External view, I'm gonna keep unticked because I want to show you guys the externals at some point, like the boat. It's nice to have a little, float by, whatever. So I'm going to do that. And obviously measurement units are going to be authentic. And that's yards and miles and whatnot. So realism is 80%. So it's pretty realistic as far as realistic goes in this game. Anyway, that's it for that particular part. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I will try and not back down from too much of a fight, because this time I will not be using the Trigger Move Overhaul, which is a mod I used in my previous series. I'm going to be using the game fix only mods, which will be in the description of this introductory video, just for you people, so you know what I'm using. If you own this game on Steam, for instance, please make sure you have the U-boat missions as well. That fixes the game with an extra patch, takes a lot of the bugs out. But the game fix only mod is pretty good as well. So check that out. Anyway, thank you all for watching this introductory video. Please, if you have any comments, including what I should do, Pacific or Asiatic Fleet, leave them. Leave me a like, leave me a rating. Please do so. That helps me grow the channel. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. And next time we will be setting sail, hopefully. Thank you. See you then. Bye-bye.